Hello, hello, hello. It is Saturday, there is a dog in the room, and potential chaos. Welcome to the heat wave. Where is everything? Oh god. Hello. Oh. Goodbye? She was here on it. I can hear rustling. Oh, let me turn the captions on. Hello, caption. There we go. It's very warm, so I don't really see why she needs to be up here, but she insists. One moment, please. Please hold. What do we do? Please excuse us. She is, yeah, she's woken up with a vengeance. She wants to play, which is not ideal because number one, it's too hot, and number two, we're about to play a game. So, hello. I hope everyone's Saturday is going okay. Maybe I'll put my headset on now. Keep one ear open. But how is everyone? Have you had a good Saturday so far? If it's warm where you are, I hope it's not too warm. Liv is retrieving her. She is putting up a small fight. Woke up, but then actually back about to take some meds. Yeah, please do. there's some fuckery happening on the landing. Right, hang on, let me turn the music off. Mildly better. Also, we'll go to the game in a second. Where are we? I've also set up, although it's not going to be used currently, I assume. Where's it gone? No, there. But obviously we have no dog. I was like, I'll set it up. She might turn up. She turned up. She was here for 5 minutes. It was looking promising. And then someone in the distance started doing some DIY. And that was it. I've also just heard the gate go downstairs. So she can't get up without being let up. Means we have a little bit of warning. And also a small shield. But we'll keep the door open, partially because it's too hot. And also so that she can come in if she wants. It's not as hot as yesterday, when she didn't go out until much later. We played a little tiny bit of Pragmata. We didn't do a lot. For various dog-related reasons. Because the problem is at the moment, right, if it was winter, I could bundle her up in a blanket, put her on my lap, she'd have a sleep, I could play the game. But because it's warm weather, and it's already a warmer, like, room in the house because it's higher up, I don't want to put her in a blanket, because she'd be too hot. So, hang on, let me launch the game. Also, don't want to do things like play up here with her. If it was winter, again, we'd have some toys, all of that, but it's too hot for her to be doing anything physical up here. Also, I'd ideally like it where she doesn't associate the upstairs with playtime. Because, you know, beds, offices, etc. Oh god, Sapling, I'm so sorry about the hospitality in a hot time. It's always fun. Oh, my door just shut. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you for the 82 months, Sapling, and for using your Prime. Let me just change this. Yes. It never remembers, it's fine. Oh, and also hi, Michael. Hope you're good. Oh, right. Oh, I need my book. I am so not with it this week. I know normally I'm not with it. Also, I must remember to take my meds in just over an hour. Collectively, we might remember. Because Bramble was not well earlier in the week. Sleep deprivation all around. So, still working on the sleep deprivation. And also hot weather. So, sleep deprivation means that ADHD meds don't do super well. But, will persist. You're not fully caught up. Thank you, Kitty, for the lurk. At the moment, I think it's just been blue memos for a while. So you might not have missed too much. But this might be a day when we try something new / old. I'm a blue memo. We're all a blue memo. Apart from green memos. Yeah, I don't think you've missed much. I don't think there's been a massive leap forward in the puzzles because we're collecting information. We opened a bunch of doors in the tunnel last week. Oh, we did. That's true. But that's the only major thing, actually, and we've not really reached the end of it. So the tunnel that had the boxes in was clearer than we thought. So we've opened a bunch of doors that were behind that. There's a sequential number of doors that have different things, like you need the power hammer, security key card, red key, that kind of bollocks. And then I can't even remember what was at the end of the tunnel.
Good afternoon, madam.
Hello, Corvus. Good afternoon. Right, let me get that started. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Everything is grand there. What are we on? Day 58. I'm still using this shitty quill pen thing because there apparently are no other pens in this room apart from felt tips, so that's going to ruin this book. We'll load in. We will draft the outside room, then start the session. I don't want to go and remind my... What is in the tunnel? What did we get to in the tunnel? I like how I've completely erased it from my mind. Amateur lockpick kit, brass compass, thank you. Lockpick will be good. We are to the blue... Oh, the blue door, of course, thank you. Yes, so we return... That's why we're returning to the Court of Ares puzzle, aren't we? Of course. I was like, I know we're doing that, but I can't remember why. So, one that we put a massive pin in ages ago... that will require some setup and scenarios is now something that we are going to have to try and do. Which is going to require some very specific things that we've already fucked up for the day. And that's fine. It's also somewhere where crowd control could make or break it, because you could take all my shit away, which would really help. But you could also give me something and just totally fuck it at the last minute. It's like the planets aligning levels of... In fact, there is a planet aligning involved. We will need to turn up at a specific place in the game, at a specific time in the game, with no keys, no gems, and no coins in our inventory, in addition to nothing else. So the compass, lockpick, and keycard, no. Can't have those. Literally can't be holding anything. But must also have been to the observatory and drafted it in order to unlock a specific constellation of the sky, which is the cross one for the 4 rooms. So you basically have to play it as someone who did this, again, off camera. It took me in-game weeks. It was a case of, shit, I've fucked this up, restart the day, right? You have 20-ish, 27 in-game minutes. Can't remember the exact times until it gets to 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm not fussed about today because we've got stuff in our inventory, and you can't remove it, I can't remove it, unless the lost and found appears. But there are things we could potentially set up which would help us, such as the lost and found. If we could potentially get the blessing of the monk and then get lost and found, and then get lost and found in the outer room, then you have a way, I have a way of burning all my items, which means that we haven't got to worry about just stuff turning up, like me having something in my inventory from the day before. It's also something where we could potentially just not have crowd control on for it. I'm also very happy for everyone's thing for that. But at the same time, you also work very well collectively, so you could arguably expedite the process. Like, if Rahab comes in, that's the gems sorted, you know? Like, getting rid of those. So... and there's also workarounds. So, like, the coins that I get at the start of the day, the allowance, I can just not pick those up. And then they're not in my inventory, right? Like, there are workarounds that I, as a player, can also do. Not drafting the morning room, or whatever it's called, that gives you 2 gems the next day. The tomorrow rooms. avoiding those unless they're steps. But we started with the key card today anyway, so I was like, key card and lockpick. We'll start off, we'll warm up with some blue memos today, but also try and steer it so that tomorrow I've got nothing in my bags. We need to fly the bat signal for Rahab. Okay, this is an excellent start to my plan. Okay, Blessing the Monk. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you have the opportunity to draft that room in the grounds the following day for 4 days. I've also just realised something else that we might need. Oh shit. That we do need the Blessing of the Monk anyway, but I've just realised something else we need to put in the outer room because there's something that we need. I think we need a key for the Court of Ares as well, right? Oh no, I'm getting the key from the Court of Ares to use. Right, no, to use in the chest outside. That's what it is. Alright. I'm getting my ordering confused. The treasure trove in the house, money and a chest with a note in that is, you know, sometimes useful, sometimes not. You draft it in the outer rooms, it becomes a different chest, which has got something special inside. Paris. Oh, yeah, conservatory. Actually, possibly a bit helpful. What have we got here? Secret passage. Let's make this, like, commonplace, you know? Give us some flexibility. This bastard can go to rare. Hate it. The closed exhibit, I'm going to put down to unusual. Because we can deal with that quite easily. Because it's keycard related. But yeah, the secret passage and having some colour options there, I think, will possibly help. Oh, hello. Not immediately, but at certain points. What have I even got? Fuck all. Okay. Can use one of these. Oh, secret garden key. That's fine, actually. Oh, what is this? Is this a hallway? Did we establish that the courtyard is a hallway? So, where's my checklist? I'm pretty sure we've done hallway closet. Yeah, closet. And also, we've done the break room. Yes, we have. I want to say yes, but this is the thing. Some of them don't seem to. I mean, fuck it. Let's do it. It is. Okay. The point is, it does count as both, but I think the foyer doesn't trigger it, and neither does the one with the 7 doors. Also, shit, sorry, I haven't started the session. Just sort of phased out of existence. There we go. Oh damn. Well, that's a sexy update. I didn't post that in Twitch chat or pin it. Crowd Control did that. That is very, very nice. But yeah, the point is it should count as both, but sometimes I'm not sure because there are also orange rooms that are called hallways. So sometimes I'm like, is it explicitly something that's a hallway or crossed with a hallway? Take the library. Get rid of the blue ones that we've had. Silly loot pot, I know. I don't think there's anything left in the bookshop, but I'm going to draft it again because I'm curious. Yeah, no, I bought everything. I'm just that good. You're taking my dice. I only had one. That's another... Actually, to be fair, dice is something I definitely will not want. Treasure trove. I'll take it. Because then we can basically have it for 4 days outside. But this... That means we've got 4 days to not fuck it up. Or fuck it up, as the case may be. Also, the other problem is we need the observatory. And we need the bright stars in the sky in the observatory, which might not align. Oh, hello. There you are. I think we could look and see what's due actually now. We're on 40. So this is the one we want in the sky. This is not in the sky and we haven't gone to the observatory to draft it. We don't get it. So, like, annoyingly, this suddenly could make this a slightly valid run, but at the same time, I've got to get rid of all my shit. Weight room. Also, I have to get there before 1:30, and it is... Oh, it's only 9:30, it's fine. Also, I can't remember where it is, which is a slight issue. I will also need steps. This is the awkward bit. If you're going to start taking shit, the shit you can't take is steps. Oh, for God's sake, what's this? Sure, actually, let's burn some keys. Get that. I do need to find the lost and found, though, as well. That's something that we might have a small problem with. Yeah, go on then. Let's do kettle. How did I get more coins? I don't know. It's a question I do not have an answer for. Ah, good, I'm out of keys. Mildly awkward. We'll take the gift shop. And then we'll take the laboratory. I don't know how I've gained more coins. Magic. I don't think I looted it any either. Did I? So immediately add aquariums. Each time I draft a thing. Treasure trove. I mean, oh yeah, the treasure trove. I did pick some stuff up from that. But that was before you took coins. Right? I did that like several rooms ago. And you two took coins more recently than that. Also, in my defense, at that time, Mam's like, right, fix this. At that time, I didn't have the observatory thing in the sky, so this was not a viable day. It is now 10 to 10. I also still need the lost and found. If we don't have the lost and found, I can't get rid of my shit. No, we don't want any. I'll take that just because it goes around the corner. Oh, also aquariums, actually, that's quite helpful. I do not want... Actually, we want steps. I will take the bacon and eggs. Won't pick up the key. This is fine. This is totally fine. Where am I going now? I need to go all the way up. Okay. What time is it? It's not good. Fine. 10 o'clock. Oh, shit. Oh no, that's not worked. I've done it wrong. Oh god. Now I'm panicking. Even though there's plenty of time. Did I just let it rotate the entire way? What? Hang on. There we go. I thought I'd put that back, but apparently not. Right, boiler room. Don't want that. Take security. Also, it did force draft the yellow room. Let me do it again. Yeah. Oh shit, I should have taken the kitchen, shouldn't I? Oh no. Oh, we do need to get rid of these keys as well. Hang on. I'll just make it do it again. Hang on. We don't want any of these. Or the kitchen. Is it going to let me do it if I redraw? Yes. Get rid of some shit. Spend money at the casino. Wager 100. Watch as we win 200. Oh my god. Just as a reminder, if you weren't here at the start, I'm trying to get rid of everything in my inventory before 1:30 in the afternoon in game. Hold up. Yeah, get rid of the lever. I could just spin. Oh, but I'm going to end up just winning. This is the only time I will have won on the thing, and it'll be this one. Won't it? Cloister. Also, my kingdom for a lost and found. Shit. I mean, we'll take the chapel. Although it's not going to work super well. The one time I want to I know. One. That's one less. I will refresh that in a second. But first, don't panic. Don't panic. Imagine if I then use this on the lost and found room. Like, Mab would go into orbit. Right. No, we'll go that way. Right. Oh no, my morning star. Whatever will I do? Oh no, my lockpick kit. What a shame. That's the point. Locked. Okay. I might need some food. Might need some steps. I've lost my torch. I've lost my keycard. I've lost my compass. 2 more. I've lost my lucky rabbit's foot. And I've lost my knight's shield. So you just need to steal from me 1 gem and 21 coins. And we're there. We're there. Also, how did you add more steps and then not come through? How am I on 22 steps? I saw, yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, I went to menu. It should have counted them. What the fuck? I have to be really careful on that. This is not how we leave. Yeah, 20 coins. Just 20 coins. But also, again, I have forgotten. 15 coins. I have genuinely forgotten where the Court of Ares puzzle is. Is it below the chest thing? It is. Oh yeah, no, it's the castle bit, isn't it? Oh, oh god, and then I have to actually deal with the puzzle. That was CC coins, I can't help. No, that's fine. We're getting there, slowly. You can also pool your money, by the way, folks. If you, shit, I've gone the wrong book. Wrong way. Hello, Dark Vamp. I'm literally, we might accidentally do a really awkward puzzle today, provided that I, get to somewhere quickly before a very specific in-game time. It is very warm today, and I need to lose 5 more coins. Holy shit. And then we are looking. Oh my god, we're done. Good job, everyone. Huge success. Let's go to... It's down here, isn't it? I've genuinely forgotten where this fucker is. Also, what time is it? Oh my god, we've got so much time. Oh, look at us. We've got... We've got, like, a while. I have to wait until it gets to 1:30. There's no clock down there either, which is infuriating. But that's how quickly time moves. It's so slow when you're waiting. It might be like 5 minutes or so. Let's... Or maybe 10. So, strap in. Oh, this is very... It's very ADHD as well. But I have no concept of the passage of time. I could, you know, I need to be there. And then yeah, an hour early. Or late. It's been a while since we've been down here. Good lord. Yeah, that's, yeah. Which I do wonder sometimes if that's just, you know, it's apparently polite and manners, but is it? Is it, or is that you explaining away? Like, my mum's like, always have to be early. I'm like, bitch has ADHD. Like, if she does not have her diary, she's screwed. But also, being early there is a polite element to it sometimes. But, like, I don't like the idea of shaming people for it. If they take the time. There's a difference as well between, like, rocking up half an hour late and not giving a shit and being like, I'm so sorry. This music down here is quite extra. Like, really quite loud, actually, game. Do we maybe... Oh, that'll we get. Take it down a little bit, or maybe a lot. Whilst we're here. Because this will go on for a while. Hi, Absad. Yeah. Yes. I believe that the in-game time is something like 24 minutes and a bit. It's hilarious that, like, yeah, the speedruns have to wait. Oh, that's assuming they get the right stars in the sky and all the other stuff as well. But yeah, I'm just going to use this opportunity. This may mean a dog turns up. We'll see. But I'm going to quickly pop to the loo, have a little wee whilst we wait. I look forward to... Actually, let me just stand. I should probably stand this side near this. Actually, maybe I shouldn't, because I think this might slide out something. That might move. But I feel like that looks like it slides. So I'm just going to park myself, like, here. And then I will be back momentarily. What time is it, actually? No, it's not time for meds either. Then, like, 45 minutes. Again, the passage of time. I don't know her. One moment. Hello. Oh, I'm glad I didn't miss it. But I hate that we just don't know what time it is. Like, we could probably calculate it. There is something out there that explains how long a minute is in game. But that if we do end up doing this would be hilarious, because this is something I've been putting off because it is a bit of a hurdle, should we say. Also, for help, I have the page open. Well, we'll see, because I don't remember what happens after this map. But I would like to attempt to have a go on my own. Because I think time is involved at one point. We've also got some memos. The blue memos for the wine cellar thing, which might be applicable here. Oh, it's not. Oh, God, it's not. Oh, hi, Big Greedy. The chat's working. Hello. I did not realise it was not. But hi, welcome to We Sit and Wait with nothing in our hands, our inventory, any of that. What's the riddle? Let me read the riddle. Probably on your end it's been a hot minute. I mean, yes, it has. I hope you're well, and it's also a hot minute in the UK at the moment. Court of Aries. Not arses. Court of Aries puzzle riddle. Hello, Draco. Or Draco. Depends on how you pronounce the K. We're attempting to do a puzzle in a minute. We're just waiting for 1:30 in game. Where is the puzzle? Here it is. I'll read it for you, but we have already solved it. I'm not solving them again. So, you just give me the full text, thank you. In Ares' court, where the king now lays, on the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase, will a youth approach with empty arms, without gifts nor gold, nor mannered charms. And in the sky above, a brilliant sign, a sullen cross, as 5 stars align, a patient figure, a reckoning great. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. That's the riddle. The sacred that is the one thing I don't like about the game, is the sacred hour is 1:30. Unless, you know, there is a legitimate reason in the law somewhere that, as far as I know, doesn't exist, that goes like, oh, it's a different time. Arinda Ares operated on, you know, a 30-minute hour. I assume it's something to do with the fact that it's 13. And the, you know, if you turn it into digital, it's 13. Oh, 13:30 though, that doesn't work. Or 1:30, I suppose. 13. Nah, I don't fucking know. Hopefully your pizza will be done by the time it's put. Well, I suspect it will. Because we're just waiting for this to pop, and then we have to deal with the puzzle. Also, I've accidentally unscrewed this pen. Oops. Oh. Thank you, Shinji. But currently, I'm inside... Actually, to be fair, I can just re-trigger it later. I'm inside a place that has no rooms. Only misery, suffering, and waiting. We do not need any items. If for folks who are coming in, please do not gift me anything. We are currently trying to unlock a puzzle. That will be an excellent 4-way room when we go back into the house, which we can do after this. Because just because we're doing this, it doesn't mean that the rooms are open. Like, we can continue on with the day after this. There's potentially shit to do. No one knows exactly why the sacred hour is 1:30. And I don't know if 1:30 in the morning and afternoon counts. Or whether it's specifically 1 in the afternoon. I think it must be 1 in the afternoon. I wonder if it's to do with the numeric cause. Do you know what? That is a question. If we ever had a chance to talk to the creator of this, which again, if you've not seen what this man looks like, this makes sense. This man, if you ever meet this man, you can say to him, "Why is the sacred hour not a full hour? What's the law reasoning behind it?" Right, yeah, you see him and you're like, yep, no. If I met him, he looks I know he looks incredible. He will give you a riddle, exactly. Like, delightful. A delightful dress, outfit, whatever we're gonna call that ensemble. He wears it for award ceremonies. Oh, hello, there's the loop. Want to smoke with that man? You want to hear some wild stories? He looks as eccentric as I wish I was. Yeah, maths professor. From 5 Children in It. Oh my god, you're so right. Hello, Stephen. We're just waiting until 1:30 in-game time, and hopefully this thing will open, and then we can just pick that off. Huge success. Sort of. We also might need something else today, but we can get to that. But yeah, it's like, as soon as I was like, what kind of person makes this game? Like, in a respectful, curious, how has this been created? Saw a picture of him and was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. That explains everything. Like, if you met him as a hermit in the woods, you'd be like, this is fucking Gandalf, right? If he did a D&D campaign, you'd want to be at that table. Also, yes, the chats are merged. It's a bit messy. But it's also less messy. It is mean to not have a clock in this room, but it's clever. Also, as well, you don't know... I know what's going to happen. As in, roughly what's going to happen, but you lot don't know. You just know you have to turn up here with nothing in your inventory. And wait. Reese, don't give me anything. Reese just received some coins. I'm like, don't give me anything. Don't do anything. Hello, Tipstar. We're waiting for a thing to unlock. Which basically means chat, I've had to empty my entire inventory of stuff. Don't give me anything. Don't take steps. Holy shit, don't take steps. I mean, you can, but if I run out of steps, then the day ends, and the rest of chat will murder you. Genuinely, don't give me things. You will fuck a puzzle. You genuinely thought you were adding. You also can't mess with me. You cannot mess with me when this is done, because I still need to get this item somewhere safe. If the day ends and we haven't solved this puzzle, it's gone. We have to do it again. Also, if you thought you were adding, it's fine. Don't worry. In general, an hour in game takes 7.5 real-time minutes to pass, although in some sections it could take 8. Would you? So hang on, time fluctuates. Time is not constant. The inconsistent is strange. I'm starting to think, what sections take longer? I mean, time is relative. Like, what would the trigger point be to cause time to run slower or faster? Because there's no rooms that are... For a cutscene, maybe. Oh, for events. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, got... Oh, so, like, if you turn the boiler on or, things. Chat, genuinely, there's gonna be... Chat will be so angry. There'll be some sort of, like, rift. Oh, this is so funny, but also so stressful. I think we might also need a coat check room after this, because I think for, oh god, I also need to solve the puzzle. I don't even know what this puzzle is. How long do you have to wait? So, we have to wait until 1:30 in the afternoon, and we have to be in here. There is no clock. we were sitting at about 11 o'clock, I think, when we came in here. So, hello, Accident by Dragon. I don't know why I full named you. Welcome to the waiting game. We are having to sit in here until 1:30 in game. There is no clock, so we don't know what time it is. We have nothing in our inventory, as is the rule. And then potentially this puzzle thing will open to us. I've been to the loo. Nothing's happened. But it's now a case of like, if it's gonna go, hopefully, oh my god, there it is. It's going, it's going, it's going. We're in. Welcome to the Court of Ares puzzle. If you want to give me items, I think you can now do that. I think it's safe. Right. Oh shit me, what's this? 1:30. Oh, hang on a minute. So this is why it's the sacred hour. It's this bollocks here. Time. We've got squares on both sides, which weirdly look like they're drawn on. I kind of like it, but yeah, weird shit happening there. We've also got this. Now, north is at 2, east is at 5, south is at 8, and west is at 11. Enjoy, Michael. The squares are just the blocks. Oh, the letters, the castle puzzle. Yes, of course, thank you. If I take something when you're at 0, do you go into negative or nothing? No. Although if you take all my steps, the day ends. But all the others, it just stays at 0. So, yeah. Imagine if you go into negative money. I don't know how the game would cope. Before I forget, ads will be starting on Twitch in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you're not subscribed, you might see some ads. Please use that time to grab drinks, snacks. I don't know if we'll have progressed at any point, since I'm just staring at this. If that... oh, sorry, it moves. Oh no, wait a minute. Is this like a safe? Why would I need to rewind? Oh, I suppose if I go over the top. Oh, hang on, hold up. Where's me? Hang on, hold up, everyone. This is the castle. Of course, this is the castle puzzle, because the castle puzzle text is outside this fucking room. And technically, this room is kind of part of that. Hang on, where's me notes? This one. No, it was this one? No, this one. 6 out of 6. But 1:30 isn't 6. So I need to... Do I need to wind it to 1:09? Then 1:15? Oh god, and then leftward east. At the... Right. Okay, hang on. So... Rewind to 1:09. Press the button. Add 6. Then it says leftward east. So does that mean rewind to east? Oh no, yeah, because left also, I was like, it meant anti-clockwise, didn't it? Ah, yes. There's Tor and then Rot, which was clockwise or right. Okay, so, and then we go all the way around. Oh shit, to there. Oh my god. Who is this woman and how did she just fucking do that? There's the key of Ares. I will look at it properly in a second. Let me just get this fucker off the screen. The gasp, we've got it. So this is the key of Ares. This is a key crafted from infused second era gold and soot black onyx, adorned with the original insignia of the Ares family crest. This is the king and that we don't talk about. Shh. We don't, buried kingdom, we don't fly the black flag anymore. It's a treasonous thing. Don't do it. All of that. Yeah, that's the clue that ties... Right. Because I think I encountered this in my own game, but didn't know where to unravel that from. So I found shit slightly in the wrong order. Oh yeah, sorry, no, I said nothing. There's no kingdom. There's no Warren Buffett saying. This. So that's nice. I like that. Now we've actually completed that one. That is, and I've done it with the context of the puzzles. That was nice. Back when I was sort of like screwing around with it off camera and I didn't have all the information, I basically came up to that bit and was just like, I don't know what this is. I have no way of translating this because I hadn't discovered the castle text. So the clock will always be visible now. You'll have to do the combination. Yeah. So now it's up. It's up. So we can always get the key because the key does not persist in our inventory. So what we would like now, ideally, is we need to get the coat check, and then we can put this in the coat check, sleep in the treasure trove, and then tomorrow unlock the treasure trove, get the thing out of that, put that in the coat check, possibly. But yeah, once it's up, it's up. Or we can just get the key from it the next day. That is also true. I can now... Well, I've got nothing in my inventory, so some of this I can't open. But I can now open some things. Don't forget, yes, thank you for the reminder. We will re-trigger that four-way room. We'll do it up near the boiler room, I think. Because otherwise it'd be a waste here. Oh. So it turns out, don't need to re-trigger it. It didn't time out. I mean, it's fine. Hello, Beard. How you doing? I'm just going to put that there and then enjoy the fact that I basically have no steps. Why did I do that? Also, really? Are those the only four-way rooms left? Surely not. What a mess. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I am. In the hopes that there might be some fruit. Thank you for the dice. That actually is very helpful, Beard. We've just done a big puzzle time and have nothing other than this key that I now need to try and bank in the coat check. But I need to find the coat check. Actually, we don't technically need to find the coat check. I can get the key. I don't need it. I think it would be more helpful. Because I would argue, Mab, we will need the coat check on the day we open the treasure trove chest anyway. And if you put something in the coat check, it has a higher likelihood of turning up the next day. So by putting the key in there, it should turn up. Which makes finding it again easier. Theoretically. Also, I haven't got to piss away a load of steps going all the way down to unlock the thing. Shit. Hello, darkness, my old friend. You don't need it for that thing either. Not always, but you can potentially lose it. Oh, thank you for the key. This is a very sad time that we found ourselves in. Oh, the passageway, though. Do you have it'll always be the entrance hall? What? What? It disappeared for me. Does it not live on the treasure trove, at the top of the treasure trove when it disappears? Motherfuckers. Did that get patched? Did I just, like, not see the thing? We're talking about, I think if memory serves, it's a big stick. Uh-oh. I don't want to go in the Lost and... Actually, oh no, I can't go in the Lost and Found. I can't go in the Lost and Found. Can you imagine? After everything we've just done. Maybe Lost by entering Lost and Found trigger its effect. What the fuck? Well, I guess that's helpful. Then. I guess I just held on to it really aggressively. Your pizza was done well after the puzzle was solved. Oh. To be fair, I did not expect us to smash that as quickly as we did. I love the fact that I still was not, especially the castle puzzle, the second bit with the turn left west thing, made no fucking sense until we got to that puzzle, and I was like, oh shit, that's why. And I'm glad that I also noticed that translation-wise, it had a few meanings. Right, we'll end the day in here. Fuck it. We'll get the key of Ares back tomorrow. The main thing is we lock in the treasure trove outside. So if we call it a day, and then we can immediately, tomorrow, go and look at the exciting thing. Unlock the exciting thing that we have done in our garden shopping centre of prayers. Oh, I suppose because we had the chapel and the shrine. We are safe now. Yes. We are safe. You can be absolute shits if you want. Shinji, I love the fact that thank you for that room that was totally and utterly squandered in possibly the worst way. Yes, that puzzle, we put it off for so long because it is a pain in the ass. If you're not playing with, you know, a load of people who just can take all your money at a whim and force the Lost and Found to appear, can you, it took me, I would imagine, 14 plus days, like 2 weeks of in-game days. Because there's always something that doesn't align, and then you're like, oh, fuck. Right. We can now pick this up quite happily. Our 130 allowance. The force spawn resets on a new day. Actually, do you know what? Hang on. It doesn't technically. Please hold. Ah. There we go. I'm just going to cheekily steal it again. Right, so this is what, actually, passageway. Just hear a dog barking. Might mean we're about to have someone coming. A perfect room. Thank you for your delayed passageway draft. Okay, let's go get this shit on the road. Oh god, tipster. Further than you've got. Thank you for the shovel. It started. Just all the things. You did. Thank you, Bab. Thank you for everyone who spent coins to get us there. I need to go outside first. Hold up. You know I don't. Go get the key, then we go outside. I did accidentally use the four-way room because we assumed it would have timed out. But even then, I think it offered the passageway at the top, and I don't think it would have really helped us that much. If the treasure trove hadn't been in and we hadn't got the shrine, this would be a slightly different dynamic. Hello, Stephen. Again. Pragmata's going slowly because I keep getting interrupted by a dog, but I am enjoying it. As this also, I will likely get interrupted by a dog at some point. Again. No, so basically the way that the triggers work, thank you to the ghost, the ghost giving me 5 steps. The way that it works is that it's a session, so when I press go on the session, it should hold everything until the session closes. So it does mean I can skim back and be like, refresh. Hang on. Where's it gone? She's doing all right. We think she's about to go into her 2nd season because she's getting a bit stroppy and her ears have stopped working again. So she's gonna be, in fact, in 2 weeks she's gonna be a year old. So we're in peak teenage. So I was just getting the thing up, and then it's... There we go. Once I remember the things, that'll be fine. Where's that gone? In games, it's a trigger to set the state of the next room. However, there was no next room for that day. Would the state persist to the next day, or would the state reset instead? I don't know. I don't know, because it's... I'd imagine it probably wouldn't persist. I mean, it's finicky anyway, because if you press that as I draft a room, it doesn't serve it. Like, it takes it, but it doesn't do it in-game. So, I could see an argument for either. I don't think we've tested it. I'd imagine it would probably reset. Yeah, 6 months, she was bang on Phoenix for season 1. So, once she's had season 2, we will get her snipped. Because that makes life a whole lot easier all around. And we're not planning on breeding her, so why should she not be able to go into the woods because she's on her period? Right, I've got a shovel and a key. Let's go and draft the outer room and unlock the magical box. Oh, hello. Here you are. Oh, look. It's a scepter. It's an Aegean royal scepter, apparently. I don't know why it went to purple immediately. Once per day, you may switch the colour in the inventory menu. So we could choose which floor plan we'd like to be more common for the day, right? Thank you, Hassa. Yes, I will take the beds in a second. And also, yes, starting tomorrow, we begin every day with it in our grasp. The only way we can lose it is stuff like the lost and found. It should reappear to us, which is fun. There we go. The meds have been consumed. Thank you very much for the reminder. Right. So yeah, we can choose a color. I would suggest that we don't. Oh no, we have to. When we pick it up, we have to choose a color. So we have to commit to something today. We do need the coat check, so I may as well just pick blue. Yeah. Yeah. Again, don't need coat check. Oh no, shit, sorry, we don't. I love that I keep thinking about the coat check. Wait, hang on. So this is the royal scepter that's got, it has got the same symbol on it. Is this all I need to get through that door? Don't answer it. Yeah, the royal scepter is not a permanent part of your inventory going forwards, but it reappears every day. There are ways you can lose it, but very few. So the idea being you haven't got to do this entire song and dance again every day. I'm just going to do blueprints, because we still need memos for other shite, don't we? And we could probably swap Mantle of the Night out at some point, to be fair, to something else. But then the armory's quite handy. Do I want to... I may as well pick this money up as well. Just leaving it around is a bit rude. Stephen, if it's okay to ask, do I get sleeping issues? Yes. Yeah, I do get sleeping issues. As do quite a few folks. So, totally fine to ask. But there's not a lot of stuff you can get help with that, unfortunately, on things like the NHS. They'll, you know, sleeping pills are not, that's not really what they're used for. They're like temporary ones. However, if you talk to most GPs, they will suggest melatonin, which is not prescribed in the UK, but you can basically buy it abroad. This is not me going like buy illegal things. This is genuinely what the GP told me to do. For some reason, we don't really stock it in the UK. However, if you go over to the US, a lot of folks with ADHD get given melatonin as standard. I don't sleep enough. But if you're sleeping too much, then I don't know exactly. It could be that melatonin helps with that as well, because it could be the same thing. Like as in the same knock-on effect is causing a different sleep thing. But I would suggest talking with your doctor first and foremost if you're sleeping too much, because that might not be related to that. Yeah, in other countries you might get a prescription from your doctor. Yeah, exactly. Also, yeah, I keep bringing the coat check up because I keep forgetting that I don't need it for the royal scepter. In Canada, yeah, it's a bit, yeah, exactly. It's in the vitamin section of a lot of local pharmacies in some places. But yeah, here it's not stocked. It's not a prescription thing, but it's also not a banned product. It's just, I can't remember. There's something, if you go and look into the history of why we don't do it, there was some sort of, I think it was commercial agreement with a company to use something else instead of melatonin, and that's kind of still not necessarily in place, but as a result, it's never really come back in to fill that void. But yeah, no, it's fair for asking. I mean, I do sleep. Sometimes I sleep very deeply, but generally I don't. I wish I did. I'll take the breaker box. I should bring up the to-do list. I should. Yes, hang on. The gym can be turned off. The garage can be turned on. That's all fine. The to-do list, we can tick off some shite on it, actually. Right, that can leave. Like this Thomasry upgrade disc is just we're never going to see that again. Oh shit! Also, man, this fucking still water puzzle thing that you and I don't know about, but we do, and we're pretending doesn't exist. Oh, hang on. Tunnel. Also throne room. I think that's everything. Play. Family core puzzle. Which the tunnel. Take this family core puzzle. I love it, but also I'm like, what? There's maths involved. The water. Oh yes, of course, the water thing. So, okay, yes. So that was the whole. Like, there are clues in the blue memos that will lead us towards the family core puzzle, that will lead us towards the water thing, that will lead us towards something else. Like, we're sort of. I was gonna say. Swimming in the unknown or something like that, but that is a little bit too much of a pun, and I hate myself. Who have we had? We've not got that. We've not got that many things to draft now. Really awkwardly, all of the classrooms individually have memos in, but I'm hoping that they are more related to the exams in there than anything else. Yeah, the conference room has been used. Great. We have used the storeroom. Yes. Oh, this is mildly calming after that whole thing with the getting of. I can't believe we did that on the first try. Although arguably, there was a lot of setup. Aquarium. What's the scepter supposed to do? So, every day, I can choose what colour the scepter is, and that means that those coloured rooms will turn up in the draft more commonly. It reappears every day. It's also from the Old Kingdom. Don't worry too much about that, or why it's here. Why is there a scepter in a chest, locked in a chest, deep underground? Why is that here? That belongs to the Old Kingdom that we don't talk about. Have I had it before? Is this the first time? So this is the first time in this playthrough. I sort of did a lot off camera before crowd control happened. And this is kind of where I began to burn out. This is so much easier to just get blue rooms with this up. We've had the pool. I just want to check we've had all of the additional rooms. We've had the locker room, we've had the sauna, and we've had the pub room, so I don't need to pick the pool. We have had the pantry. We have. There we go. Right. We need that higher up. So if that could turn up, that'd be great. We have also had the coat check up there. Both of these have appeared before. I'm semi-tempted to take the coat check because we've got some dead-end like workarounds, but no, maybe I shouldn't. Because that'd be the time when this just goes horribly wrong. We've not had the gallery up there, but we have had the walk-in closet and the boiler room. I will take the walk-in closet on a gamble for items. 2 gems. Nice. Sold. Very, very useful for us all. And the coupon book. So that's what money off of things. Okay. The worst bit is when we have to sit through all of these notes that we've made for all of the memos and be like, no, this is not relevant. Or this goes with this. Potentially. We have got the shovel. The kennel is one of those ones that we need to get like drafted up the top, but at the same time I need to get there. So I will take this for the for the unlocking opportunity. So there's going to be a dog barking every time I dig in the game now, but all the rooms will unlock when you dig inside them. As a result, it is not Bramble currently barking in the background. It's also not your dog or a random dog barking in the background. So please don't panic if you're like, what is this? We've had the breakfast nook. We've had the closet. We've had the coat check. I'm going to take the breakfast nook because it... Oh god, this is looking a bit dodge. Fine. Oh, the magnifying glass, which I'm not sure we need today, but fine. Yes, she does. Some things she does, some things she doesn't. But, quite likes dogs and birds on the TV. Doesn't like cats on the TV. No, I can't see anything on the floor. I don't see anything on there. Okay. But yeah, we don't need the mailroom either. We've done that one. Yeah, we have. Sorry, I'm looking at my list of rooms. So many rooms. Oh, shit. We can have the billiard room. That's fine. Oh no, it's maths time. Where's that? 1 plus 2 is 3, minus 3 is 0. Times 15 is 0, plus 2 is 2. Minus 10 plus 5 squared is 15. Minus 10 is 5. Shit. Do that one again. Oh, hold up. Oh, they're off on a... Oh my god, she is sprinting away. Good grief. They're out for a walk. She is clearly raring to go. It's not as hot today. so they can go out at like standard time. I was gonna say, I could hear something going on. I was like, what is happening? Are we about to have an intervention? An intervention. So I'm going to turn this back up again now that we're out of the very, very loud, slow jazz room, which is delightful but hard to talk over. Yes, so the dartboard is using the accessibility options that got patched in recently. There was, I think it was like patch 1.7 or whatever, which had an accessibility overhaul for some things like the dart puzzles. If you want them, they come with a pattern. I've put the pattern on because why not? Because it also means an excuse for discussion. Oh, speaking of, do you know what else has happened that we haven't noticed? Captions might have had a little break. Currently, they are in closed alpha, and they have a timeout of like an hour just to make sure that they don't accidentally stay open. Because not specifically for me, but like at the back end for charging the amount of cloud minutes that it uses to translate and stuff. Yeah, patterns make the dartboard more visible. Yes. Which is why they've gone for this, because yeah, if you've got various different colorblind experiences, I can't remember the specific different breakdowns of, you know, like red, green, etc. Patterns are going to be more helpful. Thank you as well to is that you for the follow? Also, someone did follow earlier, but there was absolute carnage, and I don't think I said thank you. To Tigers in Attics for the follow as well, thank you. Don't start taking the... Actually, you can take the gems. It's mean, but you can take the gems. Just leave at least one for Rahab, should Rahab turn up. The last mate... Okay. The tomb puzzle... Oh god, I forgot about the tomb puzzle. Oh god, that's not on the list. It's not on the list of stuff. Hang on. The names of the angels. Oh no, it is Tomb Puzzle Mark 2. That's true. I'll just put the names of the angels up there as well. Not the arms. The names. Oh god. This game. I love it, but Jesus wept. What was the... Oh, it's 2, wasn't it? Right, we come back to our old nemesis, which mostly was, I think, me being inept. Oh, sorry, the take one gem has refunded, Hatter. I didn't realise it's because I'm in a puzzle. You could take it again in a minute. Sam, this is the accessibility options. Or do you mean the square in the middle? So hang on. So it's -10. Let's try this again, everybody. It's -10 plus 5 squared, which is 25, right? Which is 15. -10 is 5. Oh wait, no, hang on. No, I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. I'm putting a square on the 5, not on the end thing. Anything where I'm in a menu, which is this is technically a menu, Hatter. It puts it on hold. So what I should have done, that's not the maths that's correct here. It should be -10 plus 5, which makes -5. We're then going to square that. Wait, is that 25 then? And then -10. Oh, shit. Is that it? It's either 50. It might be 15. Oh, thank God it's 15. It's alright, because it's 2 negatives times together make a positive. No, that's dividing. Possibly. I've tried really hard until we got to a certain point and got the trophy, and then I just noped the fuck out of doing this maths. The books and pop card were menu. No, that's totally fair, Hatter. It's yeah. Anything where anything where I have clicked to like engage with it, so a terminal, menus, all of that. Also, hello, is that you? Used to watch when I was a member of the Oxy Book. The members you were brought here when reminiscing about YouTubers we loved watching during our school years. Welcome to this. Welcome to a slightly older woman having a small meltdown because firstly it's too hot, but also there was maths. But I hope you're well. We basically do the same stuff here. Same kind of games. We like a bit of puzzle. We like a bit of adventure. Played the Tomb Raiders. God, was it last year? Well, actually, last year or the year before? Must have been. Oh, shit. That's not... Yeah, I'll take a second break room. Which was some maths with your maths. Oh no. More maths. Now, do I remember this? Last year was all... Was it both of them? Or did they... I thought they did... Was it February and February? Oh shit. I know this. It says. Because it's Lara's birthday on Valentine's Day. So, they came out on those. And we played things again as well, yes. Oh, can I be asked? I like how I've genuinely forgotten what this is. Coming out of it for a second. Let's force draft this orange room. Thank you, Tim. Ooh, I will take the passageway. It is good, thank you. That is useful. There's options here. We were kind of screwed directionally. So we only have one exit. Now we've got like 4. Orange rooms tend to be corridors, things with multiple doors. I don't have a problem with Tomb Raider. I have a healthy relationship with the game, thank you. I just wanted to see what the remaster was like. Also, I hope the rest of the reattachment went okay, Stephen. Yeah, that... Tomb Raider. Oh boy. Oh, it's the nearest 10, all that shit, isn't it? Oh god, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. This is the bit where my brain just clocked out. 43 minutes on the work. Don't start with me about that. Is it 11? No. 2 squiggles is the nearest one. Oh no, 4. Sorry, it's. I'm looking at 2 and 2. Also, I think we need the meds are clearly taking their time to kick in, aren't they? The nearest 10 would be 10. That would be 10 times 10. Oh my god, 99 months. But a regret ain't one. Thank you, Mitsuha. That's an absurd amount of months. Welcome to maths. It's not even that hot at the moment. Oh my god, Fallout 4. Yes. So many games over like 15, 16 years. World. 6 is nearest 100. So that would just be 100, wouldn't it? Divided by 10 is 10. Yeah. That is a third of 18. Plus 2 plus 1. 9? Oh, thank God. Fractions. I didn't need that. 28 where you are. Oh, it was 28 here yesterday. Thankfully slightly cooler, but it is going to be really hot tomorrow and Monday. It's going to be interesting with the dog, but I'm not streaming, so she hasn't really got a reason to come up here. Not that she has normally. Nosy dog. I'm not going to use the silver key here. I think there's some better placement for it. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing. Before we just got, like, whatever happened there. Boiler room, go. All of next week is going to be warm in the UK, yeah. Yup. It's going to be warm. It's going to be muggy. It's... fucking, what is this? Ah. Please hold. I've had the study, had the coat check. I don't want the archives. The archives could screw us. I'm gonna pick the coat check. Actually, I could just put the key of Aries in there because it's still in my inventory. No, what am I doing? I need to stop with that. Sorry. So it's an instinctive thing from playing it ages ago. That was... I don't want the archives. The archives are just going to screw us. So I had to put something in there that wasn't the archives. Oh, the steps thing. Oh, it's fine. Crowd control, isn't it? Folks can do what they want. Hello, Dark Star. We have got... Ooh. We've got... Oh, I turned the gym off, actually, so we're fine. We've got a magical scepter, which we've magically unlocked. I keep saying magically because it was quite... It was this entire thing. The setup for that was ridiculous. And then somehow we did a puzzle that took me, like... 2 in-game weeks in a day on a whim because quite literally the stars aligned. It's a very key bit of a puzzle where you needed to do something and it did. The dining room we still need to have in rank 8. I don't want to draft the pool because it's going to add more to the draft pool that we've already got. The office we've already had. I'm going to put the office in here and do an experiment. Run the lab experiment from here. Magic Scepter. Am I Sakura from Card Captors? No, it's more, it gives us a gem, yeah, as well, for the safe. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to think of anything that isn't Sakura from Card Captors. Or the Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, not Yu-Gi-Oh. My God, what's wrong with me today? What's the face? Please hold while I attempt to retrieve that information from my brain. Dark wizard girl. Who looks very much like the Card Captors character. Dark Magician Girl. Oh, there we go. I almost got it. Dark Magician. Alright, you fucking nerds. No, thank you. That would have annoyed me. I like how I got sort of there. I was like, Dark Wizard Girl? Help increase your lockpicking skills, thank you. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Any of these. The cogs, I know. It was like it was sort of there, but not. Oh. I quite like the anime, to be fair. There was a weird season. Was there a weird season where there were bikes involved? On an island. And then also there was a season where they introduced a new game that involved dice, which was odd. But yeah, it's less that. It's less magic staff and a bit more scepter, wand wavy. I'm the king. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D is with bikes. What's the 5D for? Is it no, it's not the digital world, that's Digimon. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D was peak. I feel like the OG had the dice because Duke Devlin. That name rings a bell. Dice Dungeon Monsters was the first season. Yeah, this is the issue. I think it's on Netflix UK, or it was. It's in the wrong order, right? Which doesn't help. So suddenly out of nowhere, we got motorcycles. Like, it literally swapped seasons, and there's motorcycles and like death battles. I was just like, sorry, I'm into this, but where have you come from? I'm also currently having a small binge of less anime, although we have done quite a lot of anime in the house, because I'm kind of trying to train the dog on like excitable noises and things, because there's a lot of kids nearby. Anime, there's quite a lot of similar noises that happen. But at the moment I've like fallen into the like Chinese soap operas that Netflix has got that are like 40 episodes were done. I think the den is safe. Sorry, I'm just cross-checking the list. Yeah, we're good. What's it called? I have watched the Demon and Fairy one, whatever that was called. And I've watched the one that I think finished The Pursuit of Jade. That's what it was called. And then maybe something like Love Between a Demon and Fairy, which I watched because the person who was in Pursuit of Jade was in that one, and Netflix went, "Ah." I was like, yeah, actually, I'm quite into some magical shit. Why not? Of course, I have seen Delicious in Dungeon. We getting a season 2? I've watched that at least twice now. Everything is delicious in Dungeon. We've had the laboratory. Let's pick the laboratory. This clock ticking in here does not help stress. Like, I assume we're getting a Delicious in Dungeon season 2. Also, Blue Eyed Samurai was supposed to be getting a season 2, and I don't know what's happened to that. But I was quite enjoying that. We've had the drawing room in rank 8. Yes, we have. Play ball? Oh yeah, there's a fireplace in this. Play ball? No. I didn't say play ball. I said play ball. Oh dear. Are you unwell today, Captain? Just my French accent is off today. If I'm planning on playing Saros, I probably won't play Saros. Like, I kept meaning to, but we've run out of, not time, but I was offered code, but I was like, I don't think we fit it in the schedule at the time, so we didn't go back to it. But I am very pleased for the team who worked on it. Not knowing anything about it other than some of the pictures I've seen, and that look pretty good. And Rahul Kohli is the main dude, isn't it? Yeah, I have seen the Devil May Cry anime. I didn't realise there was a season 2, so I literally watched that this week, actually. I went back and watched season 1 to remind myself. Very, very pleased for all the fans of Evanescence, and a very specific era of online internet shipping that we finally got a very specific moment. That was actually hilarious. I loved it. There's a Devil May Cry anime, which I think is alternate universe as well. So like it's not a soft reset, but it, you know, you're not coming into it trying to wade through all the games. But it's yeah, the soundtrack choice is great. I have no idea if the Netflix ones are super hated. I tend to be fair, I tend to not go and look, because gaming, when it crosses into the like, you know, film, etc., automatically gets shat upon. And also sometimes the hating is not necessarily because it's shit. It's because it's doing something progressive. I've seen nothing but love for the Netflix one, including the soundtrack choice. Like, just the amount of times where it's just like, you got like Evanescence wrote an entire new song for the fucking thing, which is a banger and does reappear in season 2. It's great. But it's very millennial. Like, it's very, like, they've yeah, it's so early noughties coded. Like, they've nailed exactly what they were aiming for. So I think, like, humor-wise and all that, I think that possibly hasn't sat well with some people. But the animated stuff, like, I'm not super into the Tomb Raider one. And that's not because, actually, I'm going to take the Mecharium. That's not because I think it's shit. I've said this before, it's because I'm hearing Hayley Atwell, and I'm not hearing Hayley Atwell as Lara Croft. What I'm actually hearing in my head is Claudia Black in Farscape. There's a similar, like, the way that she says some things, and that's screwing with my being able to separate and go, oh, Lara. But no, the anime, Devil May Cry anime is lovely. One Piece as well. The One Piece, having not seen the anime because there's too much of it, and I'm sort of waiting for those recuts that are floating about to help expedite it. Really like the One Piece anime, not anime, live action. Season 2 is up as well. Yeah, like, they've done a great job with that. It's my favourite Lara voice. There's too many. I should say, traditionally, the first game, the 5th and the 6th are my, like, ones that I played the most. But Camilla Luddington I also quite like. The Grey's Anatomy, you know. So I think all of the Lara voices have their own, apart from young pigtailed Lara at the start of 4, which is just no, that's very much a product of the times. I quite like all of them. Planetarium we've had. Alright, I'm just making sure we put something in here. That's alright. The live action Avatar series, some of it, some of it's okay. Oh yeah, Keely, because did Keely do Legend Underworld and Anniversary? So that's the thing, is like they're all different Laras, and I like all of them differently. The dress attending a party to meet the Yakuza. Oh god, that is. Oh shit, which one is that? I can picture it, because she has the slit dress and she pulls the gun out. And she's like, Papa. And I can't remember if it's... Is it Legend? Yeah, I was like, is it Legend? Because it's definitely old Lara, because it's the very specific thing. Yeah, no, it has to be. I think it must be that. Because you can do all the magical flips. That you can't do as many flips in like classic Tomb Raider. And then in Legend Anniversary Underworld, they make her do like full-blown flips, and it's like, this is like beautiful. PS2 would, I think, also fit. No, it must be. Yeah, no, it has to be, because Angel of Darkness was PS2 and it died on its ass. As much as I love it. But yeah, it's different. It's emphasized in different ways, the Lara energy. Like, I like what Camilla was trying to do with young Lara. I appreciate what oh my god, I'm terrible with names today. What's her face did in the more recent Tomb Raider film? Like, she tried really hard. That's not on her. She put in the work. I'm interested to see what oh my god, again, names have gone today. Interested to see what Game of Thrones lady does. I like how that's what we're doing today. Alexia Vicklander. Alicia Vicklander. And then we might get there in a second, but possibly not. Sophie Turner, thank you. Like, I'm interested to see what Sophie Turner's gonna do. I like her outfit. Like, she's doing the pose. I also greatly enjoyed she was interviewed about had she seen the Angelina Jolie films, and her answer was not no. It was not yes. It was, I can't watch them right now. Because they're going to influence my Lara. And it's like... That's... She understands. So, I'm interested. The live-action Avatar, I want it to be good. I also really appreciate certain things like, God, is it Daniel Day Kim who's playing Fire Lord? What's his face? Azula? No. Fire Lord something. Like, there's an attempt at martial arts. Ozai, thank you. Like, he is doing, like, the martial arts is there. That's not the issue. The issue is things like the cosplay, like levels of wigs, because there was a strike and so forth, wasn't there? So like the costumes don't look dirty when they should be. The hair doesn't look great. You can see a similar issue in the most recent version of The Witcher, season of The Witcher, where either the budget's not happened or they've just gone, we're not going to put the same amount of money into Liam's outfit as we did for wow, holy shit, names are bad today. But I liked what they're trying to do. I think it is flawed. Henry Cavill, thank you. We're just sort of I'm having to communicate in smoke signals today when it comes to names. What are we on? Rank 6. We will take the pantry. But yeah, also, this is the thing as well, it's like Angelina Jolie is always like standalone, holy shit. Like, she is above all the other Tomb Raiders. All the other Laras. And that is just because she's fucking nailed that Lara. It's also, it's cheesy as fuck movies. But yeah, it's like that's just like almost a product of the times as well. When it came out, it was the right level of cheese, all of that stuff. I do think they had to put in effort. This is what makes me sad, is I really liked The Witcher. Not a huge fan of Henry Cavill. I can take or leave Henry Cavill. I do think he did a good Geralt. But I am more sold on the entire like world of it, all of the acting cast, than one specific person. But it's a difficult one, you know. I, in an ideal world, would just like more of this stuff. Yeah, well, Cavill got let go. I don't know. There was also, thing is, there was a lot of things about saying he was allegedly difficult to work with. Very picky about certain things, but he was also very into The Witcher. So it's like, where is the like what? Like, I don't want to dispute anybody's claims that he was potentially like aggro with women on set. because I was not there. It's not my place. But we have had a narrative, especially in recent years, where like Charisma Carpenter's come out about the Buffy set, about how she was labelled as being a difficult woman, and literally her character was killed off so that she didn't have to be there. So, yeah. Like, I haven't looked into it enough. Again, not that huge a fan of him in the first place, but did enjoy The Witcher. But also quite liked Liam's take on The Witcher. So I think it's sad that we've also had we had basically got half a season. But I think it's also sad that it doesn't look like Liam's had the same amount of stuff. Shannon Doherty with Charmed, I mean, that's an entire thing, because that goes beyond just Shannon. That's internal rifts between the entire like cast of sisters for varying reasons. But yeah, Shannon was the sort of like wedge. It's against what the co-actor said about Henry is lovely, just too geeky. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what? Also, just because I don't like a person or their work, so like Superman, I'm all right, thank you. I quite enjoyed the Superman in what's his face, who plays Derek in Teen Wolf, Tyler something. You know, I'm good. But if someone's just passionate about the thing and has had a good time, I don't want to try and basically yuck on someone else's yum, you know? If he's great at Highlander, brilliant. If he's not, I'm sad for folks. And I think he did do a good job with The Witcher. And for whatever the circumstances are, it is sad that it's where it's at. That was a weird ramble. Mostly because I am reading chat, trying to steer this fucking thing. Uncle Sinclair had special 46th room branded foam fingers made for presumably no one except Simon. The gift shop is weird. That is a fair point. Why is this gift shop here? Yeah. If it comes out, like... This is the thing, if it comes out there's, like, quite, you know, serious allegations, etc., etc., yeah, that's a very different matter to... He was a bit awkward because he was quite passionate about the material. And yeah, there is definitely a history with Netflix of sort of half-arsing it. And I think that's partly with The Witcher, where I'm like, the costumes have gone the same way as Avatar's costumes have. And then you have one piece in the corner that's, like, really fucking strong. So, God, this is terrible. Just a discrepancy, you know? Spider-Verse 2 I quite liked. But I think at this point, I've just... Maybe it's not because I've grown older. That sounds like I'm ancient. But I think, like, I've learned that you can't get too upset about shit. There are certain times to pick a battle, should we say, about whether something's good or bad. There's a term called Netflix lighting, says enough about the industry, yeah. Oh, shit. Didn't think through the whole locked doors scenario. Oh well, we'll just go to the laboratory. Fine, we'll be finishing shortly anyway. Wait. Did that not have a key? Did I just use that? Did I just I think I just hallucinated that I've had no keys. Oh, I got the key card and the key, didn't I? Sorry, I'm being an absolute fool. There's a key card. I think we can safely say that heat plus ADHD meds equals why the fuck did I even take them? Because currently they have done nothing. And they've had time. Well. Hey, priestess, how you doing? Are we finishing this day? We might be finishing this day soon. Have like a go at trying to draft in this rank if I can find the doors for it. They've had like 50 minutes to kick in. I mean, they should be there. Actually, that's a point. So they should either turn up in the next 10 minutes or just aren't going to turn up at all. Brilliant. Oh, piss. Oh, workshop. Hold up. Hold up, everyone. Hold up. The rooms are sort of coming. Not very well. Have we had... I think we've had the workshop. Piss! Yes, we've had the workshop. Hello, Sakura. These are the short release ones. So they should take a reasonably short amount of time, but tired, heat deprivation. So they could be working, and just my existence is already like a bit shit. Sounds quite sad. That's not what I mean, you know? Like the symptoms could already be stronger because I'm tired and hot. No, none of that is useful. Someday we'll get AC. No, we have got a portable AC, but in order to use it, it has to sit at the top of the landing where it's a trip hazard. And it's very loud, and you have to just stick it out of a window. It's in no way neat and tidy. But no, today is not the day. The rooms are happening. We've basically managed today to get this thing, which is a next big step in one of the puzzles. So that was something that I was banging on about it being hard and taking ages to do, and then we accidentally did it in one day because stuff aligned and Cat stole all my stuff in a good way. So that's fun. That's one big milestone out the way. This is not helpful. Why are you here? I've got the scepter. There are plenty of blue rooms. This is unacceptable. Also, do you know who we don't have? Which is really, it's going to be really fucking annoying because I'm pretty sure he's gone now. But we need at some point to get the rumpus room. And yeah, I will get that for keys. Good point. A singular... Oh, no, 2 keys, because I had the aquarium. So, yeah. Fine. Ooh, 2-2. I could just do the pool, couldn't I? So that we actually can reach that other room. Otherwise, it's going to be a weird... Yeah, fuck it. Terrible. I don't need that memo, it helps nothing. No, I know. Oh, nothing helps, Map. Nothing helps. Just all a mess. Oh, sorry, did you mean specifically I don't need the rumpus room memo? But I want to get it for science. This is so fucking awkward. These are 2 of the rooms that we'd like. The Chamber of Mirrors is going to be really, really awkward to draft wherever. However, if I draft this, it's going to add second copies of all the rooms in the house to my draft pool, and I don't need that right now. So I will take the ballroom, and then I will walk into it to get 2 gems, and I'll leave. Oh. And none of these are helpful. This sad music. And unfortunately, the dice will not be given to me until I click a draft. Boarding room. Yeah, for the gems, I suppose. I'm going to refund that dice. Because otherwise, it's just going to live in my inventory with the other dice that we haven't used. while the sad piano music plays in the pool randomly. Oh, a shovel. How useful. Really, really, really helpful right now. Add some gems. I don't know why I'm picking these up, because that's basically the end of the day, isn't it? Is there anything that we can do? I haven't gone down the tunnel with the Royal Scepter, but I highly suspect that that's not the only thing I'm going to need. So I kind of can't be asked to go and look. And I'm not sure that with 24 steps we'll get there. I assume I'm going to need the crown as well, Mab, from room 46. And possibly something else. But I know what it is, I'm just not saying. Hello, Pyro. We are existing. We're doing all right, actually. We've gotten the Royal Scepter, which was a big milestone in the puzzling that was going to take some, I suspected, setup, but no, we've managed to do it. And then we've just done some very lazy drafting to try and get some stuff that we're missing on the blue memos. But no, that's gone wrong. I say, oh no, an upgrade for a particular room. Would that be the upgrade disc that we can't get because the commissary keeps not giving it to us, Mab? Hello, darkness, my old friend. No. Oh, really? Oh no, sorry, no, I know which upgrade you're talking about. Throne room. So that needs to be set up as well, okay. Okay. That'll be fun. When we get to that. That's an entire other bit of faffery. We've got one part of it. Crown will be needed as well. And there's also a third thing. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look and see what the documentation is that tells you why you need the third thing. So that I can find it in-game. Because I don't think that the stuff that we've read so far... Oh, wait, hang on. Unless it's in the tomb. Might be in the tomb. It's in the man... Right, yeah, it's in the tomb. There's a manuscript in the tomb. We just don't know the puzzle solution for that yet. We could cheat, but we're not. So, if I'm going to end the day, because we may as well now, I'm going to end the day in probably the break room, so we have the key card. It's going to end up being outside. We've walled ourselves off. We're going for the gem bonus that we get tomorrow, because this entire rank 8, this was what we wanted. There are specific things to find here, but the rooms that we're looking for did not appear. So, yeah, I think if we end in... Or we could end... No, we don't end in the laboratory. Unless the tomb pops up, yeah. That's why I'm thinking if we end a day in the break room, tomorrow we begin the day with a staff key card, even if we don't draft it into the draft pool. Is this the way to leave? Yes. I also like how we picked blue, and whilst there were quite a lot of blue rooms, it started dumping non-blue room on us later, even though there are definitely some that we hadn't picked this way. Not there. Not there. Definitely not touching that. We're going all the way down. Yes, all the way down here, through the office. And then away to the break room. Either one will do, because apparently we've got 2. So day 60. Going into day 60 with a Royal Scepter, which is very exciting. It's not necessarily going to really help us, but we've got some goals. Also, these bloody memos. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to stop the crowd control. Before anything else. And I just want to look at these memos for a second. What I've got. And then I need to go, because I've got to go and feed the neighbour's cats. What I need to do, I think, is go through these memos and, like, pick off ones that I either know what they're referring to or, like, group them. So, yeah. Because there's things like dates of people being born, people dying, whether that matters. It's hard to know. Anyway, thank you for joining me. This week has been a bit chaotic because Cliff was not here. He was doing the captions timed out again. I keep forgetting to. I need to set a timer for the hour to just start and stop them. This week has been carnage anyway. I have been, if you hadn't already worked it out, very tired from a dog being a little bit unwell at the same time as Cliff being away for a conference, which is why there was no stream on Thursday. Next week we should be back to a more normal schedule, although depending on heat waves, there may be a dog present for a bit of it. There may be no dog present for a bit of it. Also depends on how much of a knob she's being, because we're definitely in her teenage times. So, yeah, I will see you next week. We will do Blueprints Thursday, Fragmaster Friday, Blueprints Saturday. Even if it doesn't say anything in the schedule, because I keep forgetting to do that as well, because I have no spoons. And yes, lying down in a dark, cold room with no one talking to me sounds amazing. And once I've done the cats, I might go do that. To be fair, I might just go, they've got a dark, cold room at their house, so I might just do that whilst the cats are eating. Ah, Christ. Okay. So, yeah. Save and quit. Or anything else happens. What can you imagine? Right. Twitch lot. I'm going to send you over to say hi to someone with a raid. I unfortunately cannot do the same thing with YouTube. Thank you for hanging out. The breeds of cats they are just moggies. They're both. Technically, I believe they would be called British domestic short hair. But they're lovely. They're lovely. They're cheeky. They probably will not want to come in, but do need to eat their dinner. So that'll be fun. Actually, I might be going a little bit early. But anyway, thank you everyone for hanging out. I will hopefully see you next week. And if you're having a bank holiday Monday, it's a public holiday in the UK, I hope you have a good one. I hope the weather is good for everybody. Where am I going to send you off a little raid? You're at the Twitch side. Let me see. You are going to go and say hello to Fraz is playing the Case of the Golden Idol DLC. So I'm going to send you over there so you all you can go from one puzzle game to another puzzle game. Also a great game. A little bit more Obra Dinn, kind of coded, but also not. We'll see. Have a lovely time. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. And I will, see you next week. Okay, everything has popped. Have a nice time. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.